How's it going? It is Smalls Gaming, and in today's video we will be making a video for the QQ9. So my thoughts on this gun are pretty good. I enjoy this weapon. I've been liking this weapon since its release. So like always, I always provide a build with a silencer and one without one. And obviously these builds fit my playstyle, so if you don't like them, just don't use them. I do recommend other attachments, and I think that's pretty much it. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Consider subscribing also.
This could be good for me. Lately I was feeling.
Hey guys, how's it going? It is Smalls Gaming, and in today's video we will be making a gunsmith on the QQ9. It recently got buffed, and I was just waiting for a nerf to the gun because it was supposed to get a movement speed nerf and damage. I think the damage range also got decreased, and damage range. So everything got added except the strafing nerf, which was, I think, took place like a few days ago actually. So I was just waiting for that to happen because I think people said it was gonna take place, but it took a while just to take place. So the first attachment we have is the MFK tactical barrel, which is for ADS speed and movement speed. So this build is gonna be focused on mobility and ADS speed. So the first attachment increases your ADS speed and movement speed by a little bit, but it's still gonna make you quite mobile. Next attachment is the no stock. So no stock will also increase your ADS speed and movement speed by a lot more than the tactical barrel. If you don't want no stock, I would recommend strike stock, which will only affect your movement speed by 10%, I believe. And then we have the combat stock. If you think the movement speed is way too fast, you could increase your ADS speed by a lot more. If you don't want the MIP tactical barrel, I would recommend the operator foregrip if you do struggle with recoil control. So if you don't struggle with it, I would still recommend the barrel, because I think the operator foregrip increases your recoil control by 13% and decreases your ADS speed by 8%, which isn't bad. The ADS speed of the QQ9 is still pretty good, because it did get an ADS speed increase in the patch notes. And then next up is the WC laser for ADS speed and accuracy. And the gun doesn't really have good bullet spread accuracy, so you will need a lot, or you'll need quite a bit of bullet spread accuracy attachments. And then next up we have the 45 round extended mag, which is for aggressive play, so you can take multiple fights at once. And then next up is the granulated grip tape for bullet spread accuracy. So this gun will make you move around the map a lot quicker. So this is it if it's in a big map, like let's say Crossfire, because that map is pretty big for SMGs at least. So you want to move around the map a lot quicker. And if you move around the map quicker, you can take opponents off guard. So per se, that this is what I like, at least for aggressive play. You can use the attachments I recommended. Obviously, this is just personal opinion. And then next up, we're going to be talking about the silence build. And then we have monolithic suppressor for this build. So the monolithic suppressor will increase your damage range by 25%. So the damage range, like I said, ended up getting nerfed. So I am increasing it. And now it actually doesn't decrease your movement speed. So now you'll be still pretty fast with the monolithic suppressor. You can also use the integral suppressor for ADS speed and still having that stealth with the silencer, because it does obviously have a silencer, that's why it's called the integral suppressor. But personally, I want that damage range. I don't really care about just being silenced. I have to mainly use monolithic, at least for SMGs most of the time. But if you do want to use the integral suppressor, you can use, it will affect your bullet spread accuracy a lot more, but it will give you ADS speed. The monolithic will decrease your ADS speed, but it will give you damage range and still keep you off the minimap. And then next up is obviously the laser tactical. You can also use strike stock instead of the no stock. That's another attachment I'm using. Or combat stock, that just in case you want more ADS speed than movement speed, you'll still get pretty fast ADS speed with it. And then obviously the WC laser tactical increases your ADS speed and accuracy, like I said. And then the 45 round extended mag, and then the granulated grip tape. So this build is really good for kind of I would say like catching your enemies off guard, like let's say flanking for example, it'll be really effective. Personally, I like my SMG silenced. I don't really care about anything else, so I am gonna be using the silenced build. And this isn't as mobile as the first build, but you'll still move pretty fast around the map. And you can use other suppressors if you want. If you don't want to use the monolithic suppressor, you can use a technical suppressor, but it's not really necessary on the QQ9 because it does decrease your ADS speed and movement speed by 5%, so it's not really effective for the QQ9. I think the integral suppressor, the monolithic suppressor are the best suppressors for the QQ9, at least in my opinion. But I think the QQ9 right now is gonna be in the meta for a while because it is a 4-shot kill, and before you used to have hand multipliers, and those multipliers ended up getting removed. So now you'll get 4-shot kills more than, let's say, 5-shot, but you can still get 5-shot kill because it's still inconsistent. You still have chest multipliers, and you have leg multipliers in the head and the torso. I think, not 100% sure. Hardpoint is ours. But it's still, I think, ineffective at some points. I think at longer ranges or someone drop shots, I think it's gonna affect you a lot more. Personally, I think the QXR thing is still gonna be in the meta also. That used to be the only viable SMG before, but the QQ9 ended up getting nerfed, so that's a good thing. So I think I do want to make a comparison video on both the QQ9 and QXR, see if they still compete. But I think a lot of ARs, I think the A-SWAT is one of the SMGs or ARs similar to the QQ9. So you don't want to get a lot of 5-shot kills. I would recommend using the A-SWAT because you'll get more consistent 4-shot kills instead of the 5-shot with the QQ9. And you won't be using this gun past like 20 meters, so you don't need a lot of recoil attachments. I think the operated foregrip, like I said, is the only viable attachment for the QQ9. You can use strike foregrip, but it does decrease your strafing speed with this, which is not that great. You can also use the compensator, but you really don't need that because the operated foregrip, or I think the compensator, actually increases your vertical recoil control and your horizontal, but you don't need horizontal to use a pattern of the recoil for the QQ9. It pretty much only goes up and to the right, so all you have to do is pull down into the left, so that's not that bad. So that's all you have to do. So I don't think you need the compensator because it does decrease your bullet spread accuracy. And the operated foregrip, if you don't get a BSA decrease, you only get your ADS speed affected. But I think that's it for today's video. If you do want to check out more of my other videos, I would probably link a playlist down below for all my recent Gunsmith videos. If you do want to check out my channel for more content, because I have other content other than Gunsmith videos. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to consider subscribing, leave a like, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.